My friends went to work as normal, like most people. And another one, similarly, Chris Baker, it doesn't say where he's from, Chris, moved out of the country to avoid the hype. Diana meant nothing to him. He needed to escape the madness. It was an extraordinary event which meant nothing to him, and it didn't feel British. So, well, carry on to call in, because we'll be interested in your calls, and we'll read some more of them later on. Put some of them to Colin, perhaps. Another story that stirred up a fair bit of reaction in the press this week was the man who said goodbye to the sun, sea and sand of Ibiza, all because of young British tourists. Michael Burkett, our man in the Med, gave up his job as vice-consul in Ibiza because the young holidaymakers' behaviour made him ashamed to be British. He was tired of what he saw of their degenerate behaviour and dealing with the many drug overdoses and car crashes that resulted. So why do the British behave so badly abroad? Are they out of control, or is it just high spirits? Or perhaps have we created the most selfish generation yet? Well, with me is broadcaster, record company boss and former owner of the Hacienda Club, Anthony Wilson, and Rowan Pascoe, journalist, Matt Hines, who's president of the Liverpool Students' Union. Matt, maybe I can start with you. Do you think young people are getting a bad rep, and undeservedly?
I think, yeah, that they are getting a bad rep, and it is undeserved. When young people do go abroad, it is to have a good time, and I think it's right that people are allowed to have a good time. They do need a retreat. We do live in times where it is difficult because you've got work pressures and all sorts of pressures and strains on you. And to have a retreat is what everyone deserves and wants.
Well, we all look forward to our holiday, but Rowan, should we behave badly abroad? Is that fair?
Well, I think it's all to do with exploitation. And you've just shown some headlines, but in this very morning's paper here, it's an extraordinary story about a couple of travel agencies that actually advertise talk in sex and drug and drunken sort of terms and such, encouraging people to go there, chuck off their clothes, jump in the beer pond, and it actually says at the end, although the brochure doesn't say it, the photographs would encourage people to think if they didn't get sex with a stranger on holiday, they could claim their money back. So he's encouraging people to behave badly.